Hello everyone. It's a bit different, isn't it? So they've let us out today. We are live from Towcester for the Matchbook Maiden derby meeting, and we thought we'd have a quick chat about a few of the races before we go live properly at 1:40 this afternoon. So let's start with the first race. Is it all about Ted?
Yeah, I think all about Ted. He would prefer this draw actually on the wide outside. He can get a decent break. He missed the kick last week and he got involved in a bit of trouble and couldn't really air his wares. And we know that he's a very quick dog when he gets it right. I think he'll have a good draw up on the outside. And yeah, he'll be a good thing. I think he'll be our first bet.
It's the first bet. It's all in job, I think, really early on. I've actually put it in the double with Donkey next, but I think that this week came out, definitely knocked off today. Level break, sweep at the end, and yeah, be waiting on. So probably Dapper Rodney is probably the main thing. So he ran really well last week.
Which does bring us on to the second race, which of course features defending Derby champion Paul Falcon. Interesting race with Warzone Tom withdrawn, who is in 5, who has a habit of smashing out, particularly in the track, and could have perhaps been withdrawn and side off on Falcon. With effectively a clear run on the outside, do we fancy him, or are we looking at someone on the inside?
Nah. Dawn Falcon, especially now that obviously Bulls and Tom's not in the race. I think last week was just his first run back in a while. January, I think last one before that. He walked out, showed lots of pace, couldn't really get past the 34th bend, kind of behind the dog, which then allowed Amazing Step to get up. But I just think Dawn Falcon today, level break, will be weighing on, and yeah, I think we're going to see a real classic performance today from Dawn Falcon. Hopefully, beat the double.
Yeah, I think that he completely missed the kick. I mean, he did literally walk out, and he still showed flashes of ability. He kind of spun a little bit wide around the last two bends, but I think if you're one of those greyhounds that when he breaks better and if he's on the front, he'll cut the bend and therefore he'll take his line better. I think he's got a big opposition in Romeo Majiko if he comes back to life. And if you look at his form, although it says he was last behind Susie Sapphire, he was literally on a tail at the Bennett Shelburne back on the 19th of March. He hasn't had a lot of racing since particularly, but he is class and he was pretty good in the Derby last year. So I don't think Graham will be pitching him just for the ride. I think he'll be here firing on all cylinders. It looks a good matchup. But I know that Tom, you're interested in another dog in this race.
I quite like the look of Kate Cloud. Any dog the Irish bring over is worth a look. When you look at Wide Open, its first race here in the main dog, I think it was around 5-2, something like that at the off, which the form wasn't quite there, but you think he's not bringing one dog over for a day out. It's a long way to come. So I'm quite interested in Kate Cloud. 412 sections, got 8 chance of leading on the inside. So that's a little bit more of a price. I think it wasn't going too big. It's obviously Dawn Falcon is a massive danger with a very good draw.
Despite the fact that it's a 5-dog race and a very interesting race, we've got kind of differing opinions.
It's what it's all about in this game. Park Blake is an interesting runner. Going to be a short price. What do we think?
I think that if you were to ask the trainer and owner for a race for its first run on Towcester, I think this would be the exact race. It's actually got 6 really good dogs in. I would expect it at the 5, but there's no early really in the race for me. And as long as Park Blake turns up time steer and comes to a level, I think you're going to put on a real performance. I think it's a Derby favourite now. A lot of people are on. I think we're going to see why. And then it's just a case of in the race, what's going to be second. And I've just gone with Milton Pepe just to call me Steve. But yeah, I think we're going to see a real performance. I think a lot of people are excited to see it. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a level break and away and gone really. And then yeah, it's a recipe to clock.
Yeah, I must admit, I think he's probably a dog that's better drawn just off the fence. He was in trap 1 against Singer Long Sally on the card that we covered, the Kirby card at Limerick. He ran from trap 1 and he just didn't quite flash out as he could. I mean, he broke okay the time before at Shelburne from the inside, but I think here at Towcester he might just break better down the middle. He's got good all-round gears, and as you say, the makeup of the race, Ryan, he really should be there from the word go and make all. And again, I kind of respect the chances of Milton Pepe because he looks a nice youngster, doesn't he? And he is ideally drawn up on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. But Park Lake not had a look round, I don't think.
No,
And this is not the easiest track to run first time.
no, but he generally is a good trapper, and that's what I think about actually the draw. That I think the 3 might just fetch him out, so as he won't get trapped on the rails. Tom, you're right. He does need to start because otherwise, then you're kind of learning from in behind dogs, and that's not good. But I think if he starts, I think Ryan's quite right. The makeup of the race will allow him to get to the front, and then obviously his task is going to be easier, and then his learning curve is going to be easier because he's going to have clear daylight.
So, 408, the Matchbook Betting Exchange Maiden Derby final. It's been a decent competition, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's always been a great competition. It was a Henlow before, but Matchbook have stepped in here to Swansea this year, and I think it's really captured the imagination. I think it's been a really, really good competition. I mean, despite the fact that we did lose Koulibaly Shadow through injury after his second round performance, I think Wide Open's really captured the imagination of everybody. And Brendan Matthews has fetched his youngster without a look, and she's taken to the track really, really well. So she's going to take a hell of a lot of beating drawing the inside. You think, oh, track 1, good draw. I'm not so sure. I think she might just step off to the right out of this draw. And again, we just spoke about being drawn in track 1. You've got to be able to break from the inside out of one, and she's not really a red specialist, so that might just cause a few problems. We saw Havana Lover last week. She missed it from the inside. It could be the same here with Wide Open. I was quite sweet on Stories Pee-wee here, getting a run round the outside. Just think he's drawn that little bit better. He's got real good quality coming from Ireland, and now joined Nathan Hunt as a maiden, if you like, and he's come through this competition, and I think he's progressing nicely. Can't get too far behind maybe Franis Maestro, but I could just see maybe 3 and 4 rubbing shoulders in the early stages, and maybe that could play into the hands of the stayers. And I think at the prices on the Matchbook Exchange, I looked, it was at least 7. It was a big price for it.
And you're also looking to take on Wide Open, aren't you, Ryan?
I just think that if you're not spot on at the boxes and track 1, I think it's very hard to get there. There's a lot of room. And I've just gone with Franis Maestro just to take a chance at a fair price. It's 11.43 to 1. Just to come away and lead, and then if there is a little bit of behind, I think that it can get enough of a lead to hold on. If you look at the race last week, Wide Open was in track 2. It was able to just follow Franis Maestro on the outside. I don't think it's going to get that joy today. Wide Open's coming to the bend and dogs chopping it across. And there's every chance that Wide Open, for me, probably not to lay it if it holds on. So, yeah, that's the way I read the race. I just run 3, early pace, weighing on. If there's a little bit of trouble, then yeah, hold on.
I agree. I mean, it would be no surprise to see Wide Open win. I don't know what race perhaps uses Wide Open as you suggest. The last thing I want to talk about is the Matchbook Betting Podcast Stayers Trophy, where we've got SpaceJet lining up. Obviously, pretty breathtaking in the TV trophy at home. Over 712 metres now, perhaps not the optimal distance.
That was the best marathon performance I've seen. I mean, the speed that SpaceJet shown down the back in that final was just unbelievable pace, to be honest here. She has got a good form though of this trip to Towcester. She's been here before. She's got a really good field on 27th February. She purchased the lead. I just think there's a bit of early pace in the race. I've took a chance on track 2 here to lead. Badger's Champ, yeah, at a fairly decent price as well. The dog will be running really well. Towcester's taken to the track extremely well. I just think that one potentially is going to be able to go past 3 or 4 dogs here. Now, SpaceJet does come away and she can look after herself on the open bends, and yeah, if that's dog in the race, probably will win. But I just think, yeah, I'm going to want to be betting a dog, even the odds on. I'm not going to lead. I'm looking to take a chance. I'll go with Badger's Champ at a price to blast away and just about hold on. It's a really, really top race. This is 60 good dogs.
Exciting. Looking forward to that one. So we'll be back at 1:40 today for the start of our broadcast. If you can see our sign-up code for Matchbook, sign up using the code WATCHALONG for £30 free bet for first bet loses. Terms and conditions apply. See the website, etc. We've also got a tipping competition. If you go into our Twitter at GWatchalong, all you've got to do is pick the winner of the Maiden Derby, and then there's a tiebreaker for the time. £50 free bet from Matchbook as the prize. You just have to have an account. You've got till 3:30 to enter. Thank you very much, chaps. Looking forward to this afternoon, and we will see you all at 1:40.